National Geographic Little Kids, May-June 2024 magazine issue. Octopus Secrets. Animals. Why? Why do you think butterflies have long tongues? Butterflies use their long tongues like a straw. They unroll it to drink sweet nectar from inside a flower. Sorting. What is different? Look at each picture in the top row. Find the differences between it and the one in the bottom row. In row 1, find one difference. I see the one difference. It's the first bar of the xylophone. In the top it's pink, in the bottom it's blue. In the second picture row, we find two differences. In the top picture, the slide is blue. In the bottom one, it's purple. In the top picture, there are two handlebars at the top of the slide. At the bottom picture, there are only one. In the third row, find three differences. At the bottom picture, I see a blue star at the bottom in the white part, but it's not there in the top. And in the top picture, there are three buttons at the top on the left, but in the bottom there are only two. And then in the middle, the neck of the guitar at the top is white, but in the bottom it's yellow. Oops. Nature. That's cool. Meet the alligator snapping turtle. This giant turtle lives in rivers and lakes. It eats frogs and fish. An adult turtle's shell is the size of a big kid's bicycle tire. Alligator snapping turtles live in a country called the United States. Find the United States on the map on the back page. Part of its tongue can wriggle like a worm that tricks fish into swimming into its mouth. Naming. What in the world are these? Each. This is a peach. You see they're missing the first letter of each word. Peach, watermelon, limes, cherries, orange, strawberries, pineapple, raspberries, cantaloupe. You can name some other fruits if you want. Animals. Octopus Secrets. Here's a secret you can tell people. Octopuses are very cool. These animals live in the ocean, but they are not fish. Many octopuses have suckers on each arm. They help grab and hold food. Instead of fins, they use 8 arms to help them move. Octopuses live in oceans all over the world. How many oceans can you count on the map on the back page? Octopuses can change color and shape. They can look like seaweed, rocks, and other animals. Can you find the octopus in this picture? These animals eat fish, shrimp, crabs, and worms. When they are scared, octopuses squirt ink. The cloudy ink confuses animals that want to eat the octopus. Then it swims away. Octopuses do not have bones. Their squishy bodies squeeze into tiny spaces to find food or to hide. Can you find the octopus's arms? Can you find its eye? Can you find its head? Identifying. Chalk art. Say the color of each piece of chalk. Match the chalk with the picture that is the same color. Animals. Ocelots. Making a splash. Ocelots are wild cats. They like something a pet cat does not. Water. These wild cats like to swim. They hold their heads out of the water, then they paddle with their paws across rivers and streams. It is like how your dog paddles in water. Ocelot moms teach their kittens to fish. Ocelots eat animals like frogs, snakes, and lizards. An ocelot also hunts near water. It crouches by a river, then splash. It pounces to catch food with its front paws. Many ocelots live in a country called Brazil. Other rainforest animals. Meet more animals that live in a rainforest. Scarlet macaw, the blue morpho butterfly, the capybara, and the emerald tree boa. Sand show. Look at each real animal, then look at each animal made of sand. Draw a line with your finger from the real animal to the sand animal. What kind of animal would you like to build in the sand? Nature. A weaver bird builds a nest. A male weaver bird builds a nest for his mate to lay eggs in. First, he finds long strips of plants. He weaves the strips together to start building the nest. It's sort of like weaving a placemat out of colored paper. The nest is almost done. The bird calls for his mate to look at the nest. She likes the nest. They finish building it together. Then she lays her eggs and raises the chicks inside. This weaver bird lives in a country called India. Space. Mercury. Mercury is the planet closest to the sun. It is the smallest of the 8 planets in our solar system. Mercury orbits the sun in 88 days. Earth orbits the sun in 365 days. That's a whole year. Look at Mercury and Earth's moon. Mercury is only a little bigger than Earth's moon. Mercury is hard to see from Earth because it is so close to the bright sun. During the day on Mercury, it gets very hot. At night, it gets very cold. Mercury does not have a moon. Counting. Counting cones. Each cone needs 5 scoops of ice cream. Count the scoops on each cone. Hold up one finger for each scoop on the cone. How many more scoops will each cone need to have 5? Oops. Where was I? Here. Wild cards. Pallas's cat. Pallas's cat. Fun facts. This wild cat's about the size of a large pet cat. Pallas's cats live in places that can get very cold. Thick fur keeps them warm. Scops owl. Scops owl. Fun facts. Perched in a tree, this owl blends in with the bark. Enemies have a hard time spotting these birds. Sea otter. Fun facts. Sea otters live in the oceans. They dive to find food such as crabs and clams. They carry food in pockets under their front legs. Woodchuck. In the winter, woodchucks go into a deep sleep called hibernation. They hibernate in their underground burrows until spring. Red reef lobster. This little lobster is about as long as 2 of these cards side by side. It lives in the ocean. Orb weaver spider. Oh my God, why does it keep doing that? Fun facts. An orb weaver spins a sticky web to catch insects to eat. Bugs get stuck in the web. Then the spider can have a meal. And here is the map. Map it. A map shows where places are. This map shows the countries where some of the animals in your magazine live. Hope you enjoyed. Bye now.